We are Matt and Becki Dillingham, and we are serving in Chad. We have 2 children, Bethan, who is 10, and Luke, who is 5, and we've been serving in Chad for 5 years, and before that we were in Madagascar. We've been serving with MAF since 2014, and I'll leave you to do the maths. What motivated me to join MAF was reading a leaflet about the work that MAF did when I was at Christian Union. I'd had a flying lesson when I was 9 years old and wanted to be a pilot, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with that. So I didn't want to join the airlines, didn't really know where that was going to take me. And then at a mission event at Christian Union, I heard about MAF, and something just clicked. I was like, that is what I'm being called to do.
When I first met Becki at university, she told me of her ambition to fly with MAF. So it came as a bit of a surprise. I'd never heard of the organisation before, but I grew up my early childhood abroad, and Becki took me along to her church, and I very quickly was very keen to go along with her.
I think the rewards of serving with MAF are the partnerships that you develop with the people that we fly. If I flew for an airline, I'd kind of shut the door, put on autopilot, know the person that I'm flying with, but not anything about my passengers. Especially serving in a small program that most of our flights are mission and church. And so I'll fly somebody to their destination and then often stay overnight and see the work that they're doing. And then when they come back to the city, they'll quite often come and spend time on the compound with us. And so our passengers aren't just passengers, they're kind of family and friends. And that's hugely rewarding to be able to meet their needs and help them to serve God in the places that they are in.
When we first started with MAF, we weren't quite sure what we were letting ourselves in for, moving to Madagascar. Our daughter was 2 at the time, and for the first few years in Madagascar and in Chad, we homeschooled her. MAF were able to really help us with that, providing resources for us. And then the school in Chad actually runs 2 weeks in the year, which enables the homeschooled children to come in and play some games socially with the other children and do some assessments. And Bethan really loved those weeks, so after a couple of years she decided she wanted to attend the school. So we're really blessed in Chad to have that small school run by Africa Inland Mission. And we also have a wonderful compound for young children to grow up in. It's really safe, and they're always forever playing outside.
Yeah, the children are definitely blessed by an outside lifestyle. It's always a sunny day, they can always go out and play with their friends and climb trees and grow up in a different way than they would here. For a family that's thinking about coming to serve with MAF overseas, I'd say get in touch with some families that are already living in programs that you're interested in to get some first-hand information.
If you're interested in serving in a particular program, MAF can give you the opportunity to do a look-see visit. So you can spend a week out in the program to see what life's like out there, and that's been really valuable for some people who've joined our program.